ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्धधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ओम श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ओम श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ पंचमोऽध्यायः।
अथ
अथ पंचमोऽध्यायः।
कर्मण्यकर्म यः पश्येदिति आरभ्य
कर्मण्यकर्म यः
पश्येति आरभ्य
स युक्तः कृत्स्नकर्मकृत्
कृष्णकर्मकृत्
ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणम्
ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणम्
शारीरं केवलं कर्म कुर्वन्
शारीरं केवलं कर्म कुर्वन्
यदृच्छालाभसन्तुष्टः
यदृच्छालाभसन्तुष्टः
ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्महविः
ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्महविः
कर्मजान् विद्धितान् सर्वान्
कर्मजान् विद्धितान् सर्वान्
सर्वं कर्माखिलं पार्थ
सर्वं कर्माखिलं पार्थ
ज्ञानाग्नि सर्वकर्माणि
ज्ञानाग्नि सर्वकर्माणि
योगसन्न्यस्तकर्माणम्
योगसन्न्यस्तकर्माणम्
इत्येतैः वचनैः
वचनैः
सर्वकर्मसन्न्यासम् अवोचत् भगवान्।
सर्वकर्मसन्न्यासम् अवोचत् भगवान्।
चित्वैनं संशयं योगम्
चित्वैनं संशयं योगम्
आतिष्ठ इति अनेन वचनेन
आतिष्ठ इत्यनेन वचनेन
योगं च कर्मानुष्ठानलक्षणम्
योगं च कर्मानुष्ठानलक्षणम्
अनुतिष्ठ इति उक्तवान्।
अनुतिष्ठ इति उक्तवान्।
तयोः उभयोश्च कर्मानुष्ठानकर्मसन्न्यासयोः
कर्मानुष्ठानकर्मसन्न्यासयोः
स्थितिगतिवत् परस्परविरोधात्
परस्परविरोधात्
एकेन सह कर्तुम् अशक्यत्वात्
एकेन सह कर्तुम् अशक्यत्वात्
कालभेदेन च अनुष्ठानविधान अभावात्
कालभेदेन च अनुष्ठानविधानाभावात्
अर्थात् एतयोः अन्यतरकर्तव्यप्राप्तौ सत्याम्
अर्थात् एतयोः अन्यतरकर्तव्यताप्राप्तौ सत्याम्
यत् प्रशस्यतरम्
प्रशस्यतरम्
एतयोः कर्मानुष्ठानकर्मसन्न्यासयोः
एतयोः कर्मानुष्ठानकर्मसन्न्यासयोः
तत् कर्तव्यं न इतरत् इति
तत् कर्तव्यं न इतरत् इति
एवं मन्वानः मन्यमानः एवं मन्यमानः प्रशस्त्यतरबुभुत्सया अर्जुन उवाच
प्रशस्यतरबुभुत्सया अर्जुन उवाच
सन्न्यासं कर्मणां कृष्ण इत्यादिना
सन्न्यासं कर्मणां कृष्ण इत्यादिना
ननु ननु च
ननु च
आत्मविदः ज्ञानयोगेन निष्ठां प्रतिपिपादयिषन्
आत्मविद ज्ञानयोगेन
ज्ञानयोगेन
निष्ठां
निष्ठां
प्रतिपादयिषन्
प्रतिपादयिषन्
पूर्वोदाहृतैः वचनैः
पूर्वोदाहृतैः वचनैः
Visarga is not there, we have to, it's all typo. Atmavidaha vachanaihi. Sometimes it's good to read the text with mistakes so that we can check our Sanskritam. Bhagavan sarvakarma sannyasam avochat.
भगवान् सर्वकर्म सन्न्यासम् अवोचत्
अवोचत्
Nato anatmajnasya.
न तु
अनात्मज्ञस्य
अनात्मज्ञस्य
Atascha karmanushtana karma sannyasyoho.
अतश्च कर्मानुष्ठानकर्मसन्न्यासयोः
Bhinna purusha vishayatvat.
भिन्नपुरुषविषयत्वात्
अन्यतरस्य प्रशस्य तरत्व बुभुत्सया
अन्यतरस्य
प्रशस्य
प्रशस्यतरत्वबुभुत्सया
अयं प्रश्नः अनुपपन्नः
अयं प्रश्नः
अनुपपन्नः
अनुपपन्नः
सत्यमेव
सत्यमेव
तदभिप्रायेण प्रश्नः न उपपद्यते
त्वदभिप्रायेण
प्रश्नः
प्रश्नो
न उपपद्यते
उपपद्यते
प्रष्टुः स्वाभिप्रायेण
प्रष्टुः स्वाभिप्रायेण
पुनः प्रश्नः युज्यते एव इति वदामः
पुनः
पुनः प्रश्नः
युज्यते
युज्यत
इति वदामः
वदामः
कथं
कथम्
पूर्वोदाहृतैः वचनैः
पूर्वोदाहृतैः वचनैः
भगवता कर्मसन्न्यासस्य कर्तव्यतया विवक्षितत्वात्
भगवता कर्मसन्न्यासस्य कर्तव्यताया विवक्षितत्वात्
प्राधान्यम्
प्राधान्यम्
अन्तरेण च कर्तारम्
अन्तरेण च कर्तारम्
कर्तारम्
तस्य कर्तव्यत्वसम्भवात्
तस्य कर्तव्यत्वासम्भवात्
असम्भवात्
अनात्मविदपि कर्ता पक्षे प्राप्तः
अनात्मविदपि कर्ता पक्षे प्राप्तः
अनुद्यते एव
अनुद्यते एव
न पुनः
न पुनः
आत्मवित् कर्तृकत्वम् एव सन्न्यासस्य विवक्षितम्
आत्मवित्
कर्तृकत्वम् एव सन्न्यासस्य विवक्षितम्
इति एवं मन्वानस्य अर्जुनस्य
इति एवं मन्वानस्य अर्जुनस्य
कर्मानुष्ठानकर्मसन्न्यासयोः
कर्मानुष्ठानकर्मसन्न्यासयोः
अविद्वत्पुरुषकर्तृकत्वम् अपि अस्ति इति
अविद्वत्पुरुषकर्तृकत्वमपि अस्ति
पूर्वोक्तेन प्रकारेण
पूर्वोक्तेन प्रकारेण
तयोः परस्परविरोधात्
परस्परविरोधात्
अन्यतरस्य कर्तव्यत्वे प्राप्ते
अन्यतरस्य कर्तव्यत्वे प्राप्ते
प्रशस्यतरं च कर्तव्यं न इतरत् इति
प्रशस्यतरं च कर्तव्यं न इतरति इति
प्रशस्यतरविविदिषया
प्रशस्यतरविविदिषया
प्रश्नः न अनुपपन्नः
प्रश्नः न अनुपपन्नः
प्रतिवचनवाक्यात् निरूपणेनापि
प्रतिवचनवाक्यार्थ निरूपणेनापि
पृष्टुः अभिप्रायः एवम् एव इति गम्यते
प्रष्टुः अभिप्रायः एवमेव इति गम्यते
कथम् सन्न्यासकर्मयोगो निःश्रेयसकरो
संन्यासकर्मयोगौ
निःश्रेयसकरौ
निःश्रेयसकरौ
तयोस्तु कर्मयोगः विशिष्यते इति प्रतिवचनम्।
तयोस्तु कर्मयोगो विशिष्यते इति प्रतिवचनम्।
एतत् निरूप्यम्
एतत् निरूप्यम्
किम् अनेन आत्मवित् कर्तृकयोः संन्यासकर्मयोगयोः
किम्
किम्
अनेन
आत्मवित्
कर्तृकयोः
कर्तृकयोः
संन्यासकर्मयोगयोः
निःश्रेयसकरत्वम् प्रयोजनमुक्त्वा
निःश्रेयसकरत्वं प्रयोजनम् उक्त्वा
तयोः एव कुतश्चित् विशेषात्
तयोः एव
कुतश्चित्
कुतश्चित् विशेषात्
कर्मसन्न्यासात् कर्मयोगस्य विशिष्टत्वम् उच्यते।
कर्मसन्न्यासात् कर्मयोगस्य विशिष्टत्वम् उच्यते।
आहोस्वित्
आहोस्वित्
अनात्मवित् कर्तृकयोः संन्यासकर्मयोगयोः
अनात्मवित् कर्तृकयोः संन्यासकर्मयोगयोः
तदुभयम् उच्यते इति।
तदुभयम् उच्यते इति।
किञ्च अतः
किञ्च अतः
यदि आत्मवित् कर्तृकयोः कर्मसन्न्यासकर्मयोगयोः
यदि आत्मवित् कर्तृकयोः कर्मसन्न्यासकर्मयोगयोः
निःश्रेयसकरत्वम्
निःश्रेयसकरत्वम्
तयोस्तु कर्मसन्न्यासात् कर्मयोगस्य विशिष्टत्वम् उच्यते।
तयोस्तु कर्मसन्न्यासात् कर्मयोगस्य विशिष्टत्वम् उच्यते।
यदि वा अनात्मवित् कर्तृकयोः संन्यासकर्मयोगयोः
यदि वा अनात्मवित् कर्तृकयोः संन्यासकर्मयोगयोः
तदुभयम् उच्यते इति।
तदुभयम् उच्यते
उच्यते इति।
अत्र उच्यते
अत्र
उच्यते
आत्मवित् कर्तृकयोः संन्यासकर्मयोगयोः
आत्मवित् कर्तृकयोः संन्यासकर्मयोगयोः
असम्भवात्
असम्भवात्
तयोः निःश्रेयसकरत्ववचनम्
तयोः निःश्रेयसकरत्ववचनम्
तदीया च कर्मसन्न्यासात् कर्मयोगस्य विशिष्टत्वाभिधानम्
तदीया च कर्मसन्न्यासात् कर्मयोगस्य विशिष्टत्वाभिधानम्
इत्येतत् उभयम् अनुपपन्नम्।
इत्येतत् अनुपपन्नम्
यदि अनात्मविदः कर्मसन्न्यासः तत्प्रतिकूलश्च कर्मानुष्ठानलक्षणः
यदि अनात्मविदः कर्मसन्न्यासः तत्प्रतिकूलश्च कर्मानुष्ठानलक्षणः
कर्मयोगः सम्भवेताम् तदा तयोः निःश्रेयसकरत्वोक्तिः कर्मयोगस्य च कर्मसन्न्यासात् विशिष्टत्वविधानम् इत्येतदुभयम् उपपद्येते आत्मविदस्तु संन्यासकर्मयोगयोः असम्भवात्
असम्भवात्
तयोः निःश्रेयसकरत्वभिधानम् कर्मसन्न्यासाच्च कर्मयोगः विशिष्यते इति च अनुपपन्नम्।
कर्मसन्न्यासाच्च कर्मयोगः विशिष्यते इति च अनुपपन्नम्।
अत्र आह किम् आत्मविदः संन्यासकर्मयोगयोः उभयोः अपि असम्भवः
सन्न्यासकर्मयोगयोः
उभयोरपि
उभयोरपि
असम्भवः
आहोस्वित् अन्यतरस्य संभवः
आहोस्वित्
आहोस्वित्
अन्यतरस्य
असम्भवः
असम्भवः
यदा च अन्यतरस्य संभवः
यदा
यदा च
अन्यतरस्य
अन्यतरस्य
असम्भवः
असम्भवः
तदा किं कर्मसन्न्यासस्य उत कर्मयोगस्य इति
तदा
कर्मसन्न्यासस्य
कर्मयोगस्य
कर्मयोगस्य
असम्भवे कारणं च वक्तव्यम् इति
इति असम्भवे कारणं च वक्तव्यम् इति
वक्तव्यम् इति
अत्र उच्यते
अत्र उच्यते
आत्मविदः
आत्मविदः
निवृत्तमित्याज्ञानत्वात्
निवृत्तमिथ्याज्ञानात्
विपर्ययज्ञानमूलस्य कर्मयोगस्य
विपर्ययज्ञानमूलस्य कर्मयोगस्य
असम्भवः स्यात्.
असम्भवः स्यात्.
I think up to that we saw. Do you understand the line of discussion? Remember, it is very good. Otherwise, also it is fine. Just quick recap. I'll give the first paragraph. Vashakara quotes from the previous chapter. Important shlokas. All these shlokas points out that karma sannyasam Bhagavan taught karma sannyasa. Sarvam karma kilambharta jnane parisamapyate. So the karma sannyasam avochit uktavan Bhagavan chaturtha adhyaye. Having said at the end, chitvainam sanshayam yogam atishta karma yogam atishta karma anushtana lakshanam karma yogam anutishta iti uktavan. Having talked about karma sannyasa, he encouraged Arjuna to do karma yoga. How karma sannyasa and karma yoga both can be followed. Having taught karma sannyasa, then finally asking Arjuna to do karma yoga. Both cannot be done by the same person. Karma anushtana, karma sannyasa yoga. There is a paraspara virodha, mutual contradiction, like walking and standing still. So by the same person cannot be done simultaneously both these. And also Bhagavan did not mention when they should be followed, in which order. Therefore, from this, Arjuna can do the inference. Therefore, one of them should be followed. If one of them should be followed, which is prashasyatara, which is better? Karma anushtana karma sannyasayoho, among these two, which is better? Knowing that, first one has to know. Then, that which is better should be done, not the other one. Iti, so thinking Arjuna, with the desire to know which is better, he asks in the fifth chapter, the first shloka, Sannyasam karmanam Krishna, punaryogam cha shamshasi iti, Krishna rupena shlokaha, pratama shlokaha vartate panchama adhyaye. So that is first paragraph. First paragraph must be clear. Then in the second paragraph, there is a Urupakshi, Akshepa. Bhagavan with the desire to unfold, with the desire to teach, with the desire to present Nishta, the lifestyle, in the form of Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yogena Nishtam, Jnana Yogena Itam Bhute Tritiya. The lifestyle in the form of Jnana Yoga, for whom Atmavidaha, Atmavit. Atmavidaha, here we have to take as the one who has done Guru Upasadanam and therefore Shravanam and sufficiently Mananam also. So for Jnana Nishta, Nidhyasanam Apekshate, therefore the Jnana Nishtartam Sanyasaha, that is Jnana Yoga. So they are both. Bhagavan taught Jnana Yoga for Atmavit. Purva Udahrita Vachanayi, from the statement of the Lord in the previous chapter, therefore we can know. And Bhagavan therefore taught Sarvakarma Sannyasam for Atmavit, not for Anatmavit, not for the one who is completely ignorant of the teaching of the Shastram. Therefore, where is the Virodha then? Therefore, Karma Anushtana Karma Sannyasayoho Binna Purusha Vishayatva. It is completely for two different people. Therefore, which is better among this one, with the desire to know, that question asked by Arjuna, it is not proper, the Akshepa. Then Acharya says, yes, what you say is true. From your standpoint, the question is not tenable, but not from the standpoint of the questioner. Prashtago Swabhiprayena, from the standpoint of the questioner, the question is tenable only. Katam, how do you say? Purva Udahrita Vachanahi, from the statement of the Lord, that is the previous chapter shlokas. So, what is intended by the Lord is karma sannyasa, pradanyam, uktam. Karma sannyasa cannot be taken without being a karta. Anatmavit taking, for Atmavit taking sannyasa, Atmavit taking sannyasa, karma sannyasa, that is not possible without the sense of agentship, because there must be one who gives up. Similarly, Anatmavida also taking sannyasa, that is also not possible without the karta, the sense of I am the doer, whether doer or giving up. Giving up is also an action only, giving up. So therefore, in both the cases, Atmavidaha pakshe api karta asti eva, Anatmavidaha pakshe api karta asti eva. So karta is because karta is therefore only there is karma sannyasa. If karta is not there, then where is karma sannyasa? Who will give up? So therefore, Atmavit kartarkatvam sannyasasya na vivakshitam. The person is Atmavit, then for him, what is sannyasa? What is karma sannyasa for him? There is no karma sannyasa. So, sannyasa for not Atmavit intended by the Lord. Therefore, having thus thinking Arjuna, karma anushtana karma sannyasa yoga, these two options, it is only for avidvat purusha. It is only for the ignorant, the one who is ignorant. Therefore, karma anushtana karma sannyasa, these two are paraspara virodha, and both are for avidvat purusha, ajnani, anatmavidaha. Therefore, one of them to be done, not the other one. Iti, Arjuna asking this question is not untenable. Iti, Acharya says. Also, he says further, from the statement of the Lord as an answer to the Arjuna's question in the 5th chapter, this also can be very well understood. Avagamyate. Au sannyasa karma yoga nishayasa karo. Sannyasa and karma yoga both are nishayasa karo. Moksha sadhanam. Among these two, Karma Yoga is better Vishishyate iti Bhagavataha Prativachanam. It is the answer, the reply of the Lord. Both are the means for moksha. But we have to understand both are the means to moksha means Jnana Deva Moksha or Jnanam Eva Moksha. Both are moksha sadhanam, not direct means to moksha. That we need to understand. Etat nirupyam, here this has to be established, ascertained. What is that? So here the two words are used by the Lord, by the Shankara Bhagavad Pada. Atmavita Kartraka, Anatmavita Kartraka. Atmavita Kartraka Sannyasa Karma Yoga. Anatmavita Kartraka Sannyasa Karma Yoga. So Atmavita Kartraka means Atmavita Atmanam Veti iti Atmavita, the one who knows Atma. Kartraka Sannyasa or Karma Yoga. So the knower of Atma, Sannyasa for him or Karma Yoga for him. Similarly, Anatmavita Kartraka. So Atmavita Kartraka Sannyasa is, if we take Atmavita Kartraka Sannyasa, that is the person who knows Atma, who has the knowledge of Atma, who has been already exposed to Shastram. He knows Atma, what Atma is, but Nishta is lacking. Therefore, taking sannyasa, that sannyasa is Vidvat sannyasa. Anatmavita Kartraka sannyasa is the person who do not have any knowledge of what Atma is, not even paperback knowledge, but the person taking to sannyasa for knowing Atma, that is Vidvat sannyasa. Entering into sannyasa ashrama from Grihastha ashrama, having done enough homework in the Grihastha ashrama, pariksha lokan karmachitan brahmanaha nirvedamayat. Therefore, gurum eva abhigacche. Therefore, that is avidvat sannyasa, anatma vitikartrika sannyasa, otherwise vividisha sannyasa. So, atmavit kartrika yogo sannyasa karma yogo. That is atmavit taking sannyasa or following karma yoga. Nishayasa karatvam prayojanam uktva. Sannyasa and karma yoga both are nishayasa karo iti. Bhagavan, as an answer, as a reply to Arjuna's question, he says in the 5th chapter. Therefore, having told the prayojanam, the utility, the usefulness of karma sannyasa and karma yoga, both are nishayasa karatvam. Among them, by some vishesha, due to some special reason, karma sannyasa, karma yoga is greater, superior, iti uchyate, or ahosvita means otherwise, or is it atmavita kartrika yoga sannyasa karma yoga or anatmavita kartrika yoga sannyasa karma yoga? Which is said, says, sannyasa and karma yoga both are nishayasa karo. Among them, karma sannyasa is better, superior. Among them, karma yoga is superior. Karma sannyasa, karma yoga vishishyate. Karma yoga is better than karma sannyasa, Bhagavan told. Now, which is for atmavita kartrika sannyasa karma yoho or anatmavita kartrika sannyasa karma yoho iti, that has to be ascertained. Therefore, and also atmavita taking for atmavita karma sannyasa and karma yoga, and anatmavita taking sannyasa or performing karma yoga. Which one is told? That has to be made clear. And here it is said, atra uchyate. Atmavita for atmavita kartrika yoga, sannyasa karma yoga yoga. For the one who knows atmavita, for him sannyasa and karma yoga both are not possible. Simultaneously, it is not possible. Therefore, nishayasa karatta vachanam it is. And also, karma sannyasa, karma yoga is greater. This statement is not tenable. Because for atmavita, karma yoga has got no purpose. It has already served the purpose. Therefore, sannyasa karma yoga, nishayasa karo, that nishayasa karatta vachanam, and as well as the Karma Yoga is Vishishyate, that Visishtatvam, Karma Yoga is Visishtatvam. These both are not tenable for Atmavit. So, if for Anatmavidaha now, for the one who doesn't know Atma, Karma Sannyasa and opposite to that, Karma Anushtana Lakshanaha, Karma Yogaha, these both are, if it is possible, both are possible. Yadi is it, therefore, if possible, then among them, among both of them are Nishayasa Karatvam, and among them, Karma Sannyasat, Karma Yoga Vishishyate iti, that it is tenable. For Anatmavit, it is tenable. For Atmavit, Sannyasa Karma Yoga, both are Nishayasa Karo, not tenable. Because being Atmavit Kartraka Sannyasa is Vidvat Sannyasa, then Sannyasa and Karma Yoga both can go together for Atmavit. Therefore, Nishayasa Karatva Abhinanam as well as Karma Yoga Vishishtatvam both are not tenable for Atmavit. Therefore, Atra here it is said, Atmavidaha Sannyasa Karma Yogo Vyoho api asambhavaha. For Atmavit, Sannyasa and Karma Yoga both are not possible, or one of them it is not possible. If one of them is not possible, which is not possible, Karma Sannyasa or Karma Yoga, and if it is not possible, what is the reason? That also has to be told. That also has to be told. Why Sannyasa and Karma Yoga both are not tenable, or both not tenable, or one of them is not possible? If one of them is not possible, which one is among them? And what is the reason? This is for Atmavida, that has to be told. It has to be told. Atra uchyate, there it is said, what? Atmavidaha nivritta mitya jnanatvat viparya jnana moolasya karma yogasya asambhavaha syat. This is a sangraha vakya. This one Bhashyakara explains further. That is what Bhashyam is. So padani cha varnyante Bhashyam Bhashyavido viduhu. For Atmavidaha, Shashti Vibhakti Atmavidaha, Nivritta Mitya Jnanam. Nivrittam Mitya Jnanam Yasmat or Yasya Saha. Tasya Bhavaha Nivritta Mitya Jnanatvam. Tasmat Nivritta Mitya Jnanatvat. So for Atmavit, Nivrittam, it means that which is removed. What? Nitya Jnanam, wrong understanding. The status of the Atmavit, the status of being the one whose wrong understanding has been removed. Viparyaya Jnana Moolasya Karma Yogasya. Karma Yoga as the Moola, as the root in Viparyaya Jnanam. Viparyaya Jnana means wrong understanding. Aham Karta. Kartritva Buddhi is there for Karma Yogi. If Kartritva Buddhi is not, then Karma Yoga is not possible. Because the person has a sense of Karta, Aham Karta, therefore Karma Yoga. Jnani doesn't. Jnani, for him, Karma Yoga is not recommended because doesn't have Kartritva Buddhi due to Jnana. Nivritta Mitya Jnanatvat. Therefore, Atmavidaha Kartritva Buddhihi Nasti. And Karma Yoga has its root in Viparyaya Jnanam, that Kartritva Jnanam, Aham Karta iti, Viparyaya Jnanam, wrong understanding. Therefore, Karma Yoga is not possible for Atmavit. Impossible. Karma Yoga is impossible because Karma Yoga has its root in wrong knowledge. And this Atmavit, the knower of Atma, is one from whom the wrong understanding is gone. Therefore, how can he do Karma Yoga? So Karma Yoga not possible for Atmavit. Mitya, Nivritta Mitya Jnanatvat. That is a Hetu Garbha Visheshanam for Atmavit. Atmavit is one from whom Mitya Jnanam has gone. The status of being wrong understanding being removed. And Tasya Bhavaha Nivritta Mitya Jnanatvam Tasmat, because of that. Atmavidaha, for Atmavit, Karma Yoga is not possible because which has root in Viparya Jnanam, Mithya Jnanam. Mithya Jnanam is Aham Karta iti. Aham Karta means Aham Sharimana Sangataha. That is Abhimana is there with regard to Sharimana Sangata. Aham Karta iti. Kartrata Buddhi. Atmavid has got Abhimana with Atma. So he has got Mithya Jnana with regard to Shariramana Sangata. Therefore only we say Kurvanapi na karoti. Even though he does, he doesn't do. Kurvanapi na karoti. Karmanya karmaya fashid akarmani cha karmaya. That is Atmavita. Therefore Nivritta Mithya Jnanam. That is Nivritti of Mithya Jnanam for Atmavita. For him Karma Yoga is not possible because Karma Yoga as its moola, as its basis in Viparya Jnanam. Wrong. Viparya means wrong knowledge, wrong understanding with regard to oneself, with regard to Surupa of oneself. Therefore, Karma Yoga is not possible for Atmavita. Further, he says, he explains this Vakya very elaborately. It's a long sentence. Let us read. Janmadi sarva kriya rahitattvena
जन्मादि सर्व
सर्व
vikriya rahitattvena
क्रियारहितत्वेन
nishkriyam atmanam
निष्क्रियम्
निष्क्रियमात्मानं
आत्मनम्
atmatvena yoveti
आत्मत्वेन
आत्मत्वेन
योपेति
योवेति
tasya atmavidaha
तस्य
आत्मविदः
आत्मविदः
samyak darshanena
सम्यक् दर्शनेन
अपास्तमित्या ज्ञानस्य
वास्तमिथ्याज्ञानस्य
निष्क्रियात्मस्वरूप अवस्थान लक्षणम्
निष्क्रियात्मस्वरूप
निष्क्रियात्मस्वरूपावस्थानलक्षणम्
अवस्थानलक्षणम्
सर्वकर्म संन्यासमुक्त्वा
सर्वकर्मसन्न्यासम्
सर्वकर्मसन्न्यासमुक्त्वा
तद्विपरीतस्य
तद्विपरीतस्य
तस्य
नित्या ज्ञानमूल कर्तृत्व अभिमान पुरस्सरस्य
मिथ्याज्ञानमूलकर्तृत्व अभिमान पुरस्सरस्य
सक्रियात्मस्वरूपवस्थानरूपस्य
सक्रियात्मस्वरूपावस्थानरूपस्य
कर्मयोगस्य
कर्मयोगस्य
इह गीताशास्त्रे
इह
गीताशास्त्रे
तत्र
तत्र
आत्मस्वरूप निरूपण प्रदेशु
आत्मस्वरूपनिरूपणप्रदेशेषु
सम्यक् ज्ञानमित्या ज्ञान तत्कार्य विरोधात्
सम्यक्
ज्ञानमिथ्याज्ञानतत्कार्यविरोधात्
अभावः प्रतिपाद्यते यस्मात्
अभावः प्रतिपाद्यते
यस्मात्
यस्मात्
तस्मात् आत्मविदः
तस्मात् आत्मविदः
निवृत्तमित्या ज्ञानस्य
निवृत्तमिथ्याज्ञानस्य
विपर्यय ज्ञानमूल कर्मयोगः विपर्यय ज्ञानमूलः कर्मयोगः
विपर्यज्ञानमूलः
कर्मयोगः
कर्मयोगः
न संभवति इति
न संभवति
इति युक्तम् उक्तं स्यात्
इति
इति
उक्तं स्यात्
स्यात्
विपर्यय ज्ञानमूलस्य कर्मयोगस्य असंभवः कस्य आत्मविदः. That is alone is explained in very elaborately. So Atmavidaha karma sannyasam uktavan avochit. That is what in the beginning we saw. The long sentence. Where to start, where to finish. So we have to take somewhere. That's why I said Sangraha Vakya is Atmavidaha Nivrittamitya Jnanatva Viparyaya Jnanamulasya Karma Yogasya Asambhavaha. Karma Yoga is impossible for Atmavita because Karma Yoga has its moola in Viparya Jnanam. And that has gone from Atmavita, therefore not possible. So that is explained very elaborately here. So, Yasmat iti, that is the reason. Therefore, Tasmat Atmavidaha, for Atmavita, who is Atmavit? Nivritta Mitya Jnanasya. Nivritta Mitya Jnanasya referring to the person. Nivritta Mitya Jnanam Yasya Saha. Tasya. Nivritta Mitya Jnanasya. Atmavit is one from whom Mitya Jnanam is gone. Wrong understanding is gone. He has got the correct understanding. He has got the right understanding. He has corrected the mistake. He has corrected the fundamental mistake, the basic mistake. And Karma Yoga has its moola in Viparya Jnana. Therefore, Karma Yoga na sambhavati iti yuktam, it is proper. That is alone uktam is said. Tasmat. But what is yasmat? What is the reason for them only this long sentence? So Bhagavan had taught Sarvakarma Sannyasam for Atmavidaha. Tad Viparitasya Karma Yogasya Abhavaha Pratipadyate. That is, Karma Sannyasam Uktva, for whom Atmavit. Atmavit Karma Sannyasam Uktva. Having taught Karma Sannyasa to Atmavit, Tad Viparitasya, opposite to that. Vidya Jnana Moola Kartrikatva Abhimana Purasarasya. Vidya Jnana Tad Viparitasya Karma Yogasya. Sakriyatma Swarupavasthanasya Karma Yogasya. This Karma Yogasya is which is qualified by these two words. Nityajnana Moola Kartrutva Vivana Purasarasya Sakriyatma Swarupavasthana Rupasya. What is that? Karma Yogasya. So having taught Karma Sannyasa to Atmavit, Karma Yogasya Iga, in this for Karma Yoga, in the Gita Shastra, Tatra Abhavaha Pratipadyate. Karma Yoga is not possible for Atmavit who has been taught Karma Sannyasa Pratipadyate. That Bhagavan Pratipadyate means it is talked about. In the Gita Shastra, talked about. Karma Yogasya Abhavaha, absence of Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga, absence of Karma Yoga is Pratipadyate, is talked about here, where in this Gita Shastra. So Atmavidaha Karma Sannyasam Muktva Tad Viparitasya Karma Yogasya Iha Gita Shastre Karma Yogasya Abhavaha Pratipadyate Tasmat. Because of the impossibility of Karma Yoga for Atmavit, because Atmavit has been taught Karma Sannyasa, Sarva Karma Sannyasa, and opposite to that is only this Karma Yoga. And therefore, the Karma Yoga is not possible for Atmavit. That is presented, talked about in the Gita Shastra in many places. It has been talked about in the Gita Shastra in many places. Therefore, Yasmat, therefore Atmavit, for Atmavit, Nivritta Mitya Jnanasya Atmavidaha, Viparya Jnana Moolaha Karma Yoga na Sambhavati. Therefore, for Atmavit, Karma Yoga is not possible because it has Moola in Viparya Jnanam. Now, this is connection. First we made this connection. Then other things will fall in place. Other words are adjectives and explanation. So this is the main statement. Yasmat tasmat. Yasmat is the reason. Therefore it is. Yataha tataha. Now, Janmadi sarva kriya rahitattvena nishkriyam atmanam atmatvena yahaveti. So yahaveti, take that yahaveti, one who knows. Yahaveti tasya, the one who knows for him. One who knows what? Atmanam, atmana is a karma, object. Therefore it is Vidya Bhakti. Yaha atmanam veti, the one who knows atma. Who is that? Atmavit. Therefore tasya atmavidaha. One who knows atma as what? Not as an vishaya, not as an object of knowledge. Atmatvena, it is myself, oneself. Yaha veti, janati, one who knows atma, which is nishkriya. Nishkriyam, nishkriya swarupam. Atma is nishkriya. Atma doesn't have any karma. Atma doesn't have any karma, therefore any karaka. It is neither karta, nor karma, nor karana, nor sampradana, nor apadana, nor adhikarana. Atma being what it is. There is no action, there is no kriya. In Atma, there is no kriya for Atma. Therefore, nishkriyaha, vikriyaha Atma. And that Atma is myself. Janmadi sarva kriya rahitattvena. What are the kriya? What are the action? What are the modification? Vikriya, modification. Na jayate mriyate va kadachit. Na ayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuyaha. Ajo nitya shashvatoyam puranaha. Said in the second chapter, na jayate. Janma is not there. Therefore, na mriyate. So, janma adi. All the shad vikara. Asti jayate, vardate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, vinashyati. All the shad vikaras, they are the vikriya, modification. It is not there for the Atma. Atma is not born. Because it is not born, therefore it is not gone. It is nityaha. So janmadi sarva vikriya ragitattvena, because of having the status of being free from all changes in the form of janma, marana, etc. Therefore, that nishkriya atma, the atma which do not undergo any change, which do not undergo any vikara, that atma is myself. Iti yahaveti, one who knows, tasya, for him, atmavidaha, for that atmavit, samyak darshanena, clear vision, clear knowledge, by clear knowledge. Apasta mitya jnanasya, mitya jnanam is apastam, negated, removed. What is the mitya jnanam? Aham karta, aham bhokta, I am the doer, I am the one who enjoys, I am the karta, I am the doer, I do karma, therefore I become the bhokta also. That is due to avidya, that is due to ignorance. Therefore, that ignorance born the understanding which is wrong understanding, mithya jnanam, that is gone, apasta mithya jnanasya. Referring to the person, apastam mithya jnanam yasya saha apasta mithya jnanasya. For the one whom, from whom or for whom wrong understanding is removed, gone. How? By samyak darshan, that is a means. By samyak darshan, by clear understanding. That understanding because of Guru Prasadanam and Shastra Shravanam. For whom? Atmavit. Nishkriya Atma Swarupa Avasthana Lakshanam, that is Sarva Karma Sannyasam Uttva. Sarva Karma Sannyasam, which is in the form of Nishkriya Atma Swarupa Avasthana Lakshanam. Atma is Nishkriya. So Nishkriya Atma Swarupa. Swarupa, the nature. Avasthana Lakshanam is abiding in Atma. Abiding in one's Swarupa. And Atma is Nishkriya. It is akarta, abhokta, nirvikaraha, atma, therefore nishkriyaha, atma, which is actionless. So abiding in atma, that is surupa of oneself, atma, and atma which do not have any vikara, and that is karma sannyasa, which is characterized by abidance in the surupa of oneself. That is atma, which is nishkriyaha. Ukta, having taught. Tad viparitasya, opposite to that. Nitya jnana moola kartrutva abhimana purasarasya sakriyatma swarupavasthanasya karma yogasya. So karma yoga is contradictory to that. Karma yoga is contradictory to that. Karma yoga, which is characterized by what? Mithya, it has got the moola in mithya jnanam. Therefore, kartrutva abhimanam is there. Therefore, kartrutva abhimana purasarasya. Purasarasya means puraha sarati iti purasaraha. Puraha sarati iti purasaraha. It's a long compound. Mithya jnana moola kartrutva abhimana purasarasya. Mithya cha tata jnanam mithya jnanam. Karmadaraya. So mithya jnanam moolam yasya saha mithya jnana moolaha. Bhagavati samasa. So mithya jnana moolaha cha tat kartrutva abhimanaha cha. Again karmadaraya. Therefore mithya jnana moola kartrutva abhimanaha puraha saraha. Puraha sarati iti purasaraha. So mithya jnana moola kartrutva abhimanaha puraha saraha yasya karma yogasya saha. Mithya jnana moola kartrutva abhimana purasarasya. One word. So puraha sarati agre sarati iti purasaraha. So therefore karma yoga is, that is opposite to sarva karma sannyasa, which is karma yoga, that has the sense of that karma yoga, the one who does karma, has sense of doership. The doership is based on what? Kartrutva abhimana is the doership. The doership is based on what? Based on wrong understanding. Mithya jnana. Agam karta bhokta iti. So atasmin tad buddhi. That is adhyasa. Adhyasa due to ajnanam. So ajnanam, due to ajnanam, there is adhyasa. Because of adhyasa, kartrutva abhimanam. Therefore, that kartrutva abhimanam has its moola in mithya jnanam. So therefore, purasarasya agre gacchati. Therefore, mithya purasarasya means preceded by the kartrutva abhimanam. The kartrutva abhimanam is due to mithya jnanam. Mithya jnanam is the moola for kartrutva abhimanam. So, purasarasya means preceded by. So, viparitasya, opposite to sarva karma sannyasa, that which is preceded by kartrutva abhimana, and kartrutva abhimana has its moola in mithya jnanam. And further, one more word is qualifying karma yogasya. Sakriyatma swarupavasthanasya. Sakriyatma is in the form of sakriya. Kriyaya saha vartate. Sakriya. The form of sakriyatma. That is, atma is sakriyaha. Iti, the one who assumes atma is, that is aham karta iti. Aham atma karta. Karta abhimanam is there. Atma is karta. Atma is bhokta. Therefore, I am doing, I am enjoying, I am born, I am gone. All this. Which is sakriyatma swarupa. That is mithya jnanam. Opposite to nishkriyatma swarupa. So atma in the form of abiding in atma, which is sakriyatma, that is the swarupa of oneself. Iti, the who thinks, the one who does karma yoga, the karma yogi has this abhimana. So Sakriyatma Swarupa Avasthana Rupasya, in the form of Avasthana, abiding in the Swarupa of Atma, which is Sakriya, Kriya Sakavartate, which is with action. That is what Karma Yoga is. So opposite to Sarva Karma Sannyasa is this Karma Yoga. And this Karma Yoga is here in this Gita Shastra, Tatra Tatra, in many places. Tatra Tatra, many places. Atma Swarupa Nirupana Pradeshu, in places where Atma Swarupa Nirupanam, places where ascertainment of Atma is done. In those places in the Gita. Samyak Jnana Mithya Jnana. Samyak Jnanam and Mithya Jnanam. Two Jnanam. Samyak Jnanam, Jnanam. Mithya Jnanam, wrong knowledge. So Samyak Jnanam, clear knowledge. Mithya Jnanam, wrong knowledge. Both are opposite. Samyak Jnana, Mithya Jnanam, Tat Karya Virodhat. Both are contradictory. Samyak Jnanam, Mithya Jnanam. Samyak Jnanam, Jnanam. Mithya Jnanam, wrong knowledge. That is the moola for Karma Yoga. So therefore, right knowledge and wrong knowledge, they are contradictory, and the effect of that karyam also, effect of that, the resultant of that, that is also contradictory only. Samyak jnanena atmavit has got samyak jnanam, therefore he is free. Anatmavit has got mithya jnanam, therefore he is not free, therefore he continues to dwell in samsara. Therefore, moksha and samsara, the resultant. Moksha due to samyak jnanam, samsara due to mithya jnanam. So that is a karya. Therefore, moksha and bandha. Moksha due to samyak jnanam, bandha due to mithya jnanam, that is the karya. Therefore, samyak jnanam, mithya jnanam, both are contradictory, and the resultant of that also, effect of that also is opposite only. Mithya jnanam, that is due to avidya, avidyaya, vidyasaha, adhyasaha, due gives rise to bhranti, atasmin tad buddhihi. Therefore, samsara. Taking the Atma, which is Nirvikara Atma, to be Karta. That is the Jnana, Mithya Jnanam. And knowing Atma as it is, Nirvikaraha, Aham Atma, Nirvikara Swarupaha, that is Aham Akarta, Bhokta, that is Samyak Jnanam. So therefore, Virodhat, both the knowledges are contradictory, and the resultant of the knowledge also is contradictory. Therefore, Karma Yogasya Abhavaha Pratipadyate. Therefore, absence of Karma Yoga, impossibility of Karma Yoga is talked about for Atmavit. Because it is talked about Yasmat, Tasmat. Therefore, for Atmavit, Nivritta Mithya Jnanasya Atmavidaha. Atmavit, for the one who knows Atma, for whom Mithya Jnanam is Nivrittam, is removed, has gone. For him, Karma Yoga is not possible because it has its moola, it has its root, basis in Viparya Jnanam, wrong knowledge, wrong understanding. Na sambhavati, not possible. Iti yuktam, it is proper. That alone is muktam, that is said. Iti Vashikara says. Then further, it's not yet over. Another, one more page is there. We will stop here. We will see. It's a long sentence. Explanation of the Sangraha Vakya. So we have to connect. So Yaha Veti. Actually, it is simple only. Yaha Veti Saha Atmavit. Therefore, Atmavit Samyak Darshanena. Therefore, Samyak Darshanena for Atmavit Sarva Sannyasa Mukva Tad Viparitasya Karma Yogasya Gita Shastre Tatra Tatra, many places. Atma Swarupana Pradesheshu, in many places. Samyak Jnana Mithya Jnana Yogo Virodaha tat karya virodha api प्रतिपाद्यते. Therefore, karma yogasya abhavah pratipadyate for atmavit. Because of that, atmavit for atmavidaha karma yoga is not possible. Because he is atmavit, he knows atma, he has already done the homework. Then why karma yoga is again for atmavit? Already he has done what is to be done. The homework he has done. Now he is into jnanam. Karma yoga, as it serves the purpose of making the person gain entry into jnana yoga, admission into jnana yoga. Once the person has gained the bhagavata and he has entered into the yoga of knowledge, characterized by sannyasa, whether it is bhagya sannyasa or manasika sannyasa, then again karma yoga for him is not possible, not required, not possible also. So therefore, karma yoga na sambhavati. If it is not sambhavati, then karma yoga for whom? And Bhagavan says, sannyasa karma yogascha nishayas sakaravabhau. It is not for atmavit, then therefore it must be for anatmavit. That is what arriving at. By saying that sannyasa and karma yoga both cannot go together. So, and there are people who say there is a jnana karma samuchaya for atmavit. That is also ruled out. There is no jnana karma samuchaya for atmavit. Karma yoga is not possible. Then where is samuchaya? That is also not there. That is, in fact, that is what the idea is. There is no samuchaya of jnanam and karma for atmavit, and there cannot be samuchaya of jnanam and karma for anatmavit. Anatmavit also, after having done karma yoga, he has to enter into jnana yoga exclusively for nididhyasanam. Because he is anatmavit, therefore karma yoga is possible. Not karma sannyasa, not sarva karma sannyasa. So sarva karma sannyasa is not for anatmavit. So that is made that division, the difference in the audience is made very clear. Therefore, fourth chapter, whatever the vachan of the statement of the Lord, it is for atmavit. That is what Bhashyakara, that is how we started his Bhashya in the beginning. The Upadesha is for atmavit, not anatmavit. But Arjuna, like us, he taught that is sannyasa and karma yoga, both are as though possibility is there. Yes, possibility is there. Not for atmavit, it is for anatmavit. That Bhashyakara makes it very clear. Like Purva Pakshi, we also have the same, how these two are possible for atmavit. Therefore, it is not for atmavit. For anatmavit, there is a choice. Because karma yoga also implies kartrutvam. And karma sanya also implies kartrutvam. Because kartrutvam is there, therefore anatmavit. Therefore, anatmavit has got choice with regard to choosing sannyasa or karma yoga. That also, if the person anatmavit, if he is ready for sannyasa, then sannyasa is suggested. Otherwise, karma yoga. And therefore, here Arjuna is not ready. Therefore, karma yoga is suggested. That is why in the fourth chapter, having taught karma sannyasa, it teaches Arjuna. He urges Arjuna to do karma yoga. Atishta chitvainam samshayam yogam atishta uttishta atishta iti. So we'll stop here. We'll continue in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Dhanyavada.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद शरण जी.